हेलो एवरीवन। वेलकम टू अनदर एपिसोड ऑफ इन कॉन्वर्सेशन बाय एडवाइजर खोज। आज इन कॉन्वर्सेशन में हमारे साथ फिर से जुड़ी है मिस अपर्णा शंकर, सीआईओ इक्विटीज विद द वेल्थ कंपनी म्यूचुअल फंड। हेलो अपर्णा जी, वेलकम टू इन कॉन्वर्सेशन अगेन टुडे।
Yeah, thank you, Suren, for such a wonderful, opportunity. You know that I enjoy to talk to you a lot, and you
माय
have a
प्लेजर।
a very different approach to the discussions. So let's
थैंक यू,
begin.
माय प्लेजर, थैंक यू वेरी मच। तो पहले तो ये बताइए कि एनएफओ स्टार्ट हुआ आपका, वो तो उसके बारे में बात करेंगे। तो कौन सी सिटीज ट्रैवल कर चुकी हैं आप? बिकॉज जब से वेल्थ कंपनी म्यूचुअल फंड लॉन्च हुआ है, बहुत सारी स्कीम्स लॉन्च हुई हैं। करेक्ट, ऑब्वियसली बिकॉज वी नीड टू कंप्लीट द बास्केट ऑफ ऑल आवर फंड्स एंड राइटफुली सो। करेक्ट, सो विच ऑल सिटीज हैव यू ट्रैवल्ड?
I think I have extensively traveled into West region, Western India, Southern India, and Northern India.
ओके।
Not so much into Eastern India. I think that will also happen because we have done major cities in Eastern India also, like Kolkata and kind of Orissa, some part of Orissa also. We did Bhubaneswar and other cities, but extensively into southern, western, and northern region. Yeah.
Excellent. So how has been the experience so far in terms of, new AMC, so many schemes being launched, and अभी investment team का क्या size हो गया exactly आपका on the equity side?
Yeah, on equity size, we are 9 members. Total, we are 12, three from fixed income. And when I was building, kind of our investment team also, what I consciously made an effort is that we need to have some seasoned people, but we also need to have not very old or maybe not very seasoned, but some reasonable experience so that the, fresh thinking is alive. And that is the mainstay of our, investment team. So we have uh, kind of a lot of young talent, and that's where understanding the newer businesses, because capital heavy businesses, I mean, we have been understanding for so long.
Of course.
Financials, we have been understanding so for so long. So what is happening into tech or tech enabled businesses is, you may would have, that not don't have that kind of a touch or a feel. Maybe this younger generation has a better evaluation
Hmm.
capabilities.
Correct. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I
And
think that's how we build. We need to have a mix of both.
नहीं, आई कंप्लीटली कॉम्प्लीमेंट आपकी सोच। बिकॉज क्या हुआ है कि लास्ट 10 years में अगर आप देखें, हमने कभी सुना ही नहीं था जोमेटो स्विगी के नाम को। करेक्ट।
एग्जैक्टली।
तो
हम
एनीबडी।
लोग अप्रिशिएट भी नहीं कर पा रहे थे।
हाँ, तो अगर आप देखें पहले 10 साल से पहले, मतलब कि समवन वुड नॉट इवन थिंक कि मेरे को घर बैठे बैठे खाना मिल जाएगा।
फॉरगेट अबाउट दैट, हम लोग अभी भी ये नहीं सोच पा रहे हैं कि मेरी टूथपेस्ट खत्म हो गई है and मुझे 5 मिनट में चाहिए। मतलब
एग्जैक्टली।
ये तो मंथली ये था हमारा
You know,
कि
this
मंथली
entire
बजट
quick,
में से।
this entire
हाँ।
quick commerce has changed the complete
करेक्ट।
dynamics. Absolutely.
करेक्ट।
So, Aparna ji, the Wealth Company Mutual Fund ने आप लोगों ने 5th March से अपना small cap fund launch किया, the Wealth Company Small Cap Fund, closing on the 18th March. Now, small cap in this market environment, मतलब कि it's quite a bold move. So, are you convinced with the valuations for small cap currently which we are witnessing?
Yes. So before that, I think allow me to kind of हमारी investment philosophy क्या
Hmm.
है वो I think it's always helpful to touch upon that. So what we believe that the change has been very constant. I mean, change is the only constant, and the changes are becoming very frequent, and the cycles are also becoming very narrow. So
Hmm.
how do you construct a portfolio when there are so many changes which are happening in the environment? So we divided the environment into two phases. Maybe one is the internal environment, and then the second is the external environment.
Hmm. Hmm.
You will agree, Suren, that there are, whatever said and done, there are only two factors which help a stock to perform.
Hmm.
One is earnings growth, second is the valuation growth.
Very
So
true.
whatever is earnings growth, I think that relates or that depends a lot on the internal environment of a company. So how the company is managed. So we said, okay, change will be our, investment philosophy, a part of our investment philosophy. And we have attached important factor to every alphabet of that word change, like capable management, historical performance, attractive valuation. When you are entering at a reasonably right price, the potential to generate better returns is higher. And
Sure.
then the navigating the business across multiple cycles, and then the governance and
Hmm.
earnings estimates, earnings potential of the company in the
Hmm.
future. This is all about internal environment, and it is more controllable by the management. But there is a part which is not controllable by the management, but that also influences stock performance. Let's
Hmm.
call it as a external environment, which is we have an age as an overlay. EDGE, again we have important factors attached to it, exchange related factors like what is volatility index, what is the price change, and domestic factors, GDP growth or interest rates, which zone are you into? Global factors, FI money coming in, going out is such an critical. I mean, look at a wonderful sector which is getting hammered also because of the kind of FI holding has been so huge.
Hmm.
And then the final is about that is the most critical E, which I believe is that about the exit or the rebalancing strategy.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Hmm.
when it is a part and parcel of your investment philosophy, then you don't get, kind of confused about what should be done. If some event happens, like, management diversifies in a business which is not related to the existing business, you can take an action immediately,
Hmm.
because you know that this will be the red flags and this is about where the derating can happen.
Sure.
And this is a organization level philosophy, because we don't want any person specific philosophy, because we believe that we don't believe basically in a star fund manager, and our
Hmm.
processes and systems are our star. So this is a more sustainable or long term vision and a way to go, because being a young AMC, we need to establish a credibility also. That is
Sure.
one thing. About the small cap, I think this is a wonderful,
Hmm.
time to invest into a small cap. I will
Okay.
again give you some, little background about how I'm thinking and why, small cap has always been my favorite segment. Look at India. I mean, India moving, growing from an underdeveloped country to developing country to being to aspiring to become a developed country. What happens, how the GDP composition or GVA composition changes of any nation when this journey is happening.
Hmm.
In maybe 90s or maybe early 2000, we were still agriculture dominated country, maybe more than, majority of the contribution was coming from agriculture. Agriculture is a primary sector, but there are not many companies which are investable kind of businesses.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
But when now currently what is happening, it is less than maybe 17-18%. What has happened is that manufacturing and services sectors have become very dominant in the
Very
composition
true.
of the GDP.
Yes.
And these are the sectors which is secondary and tertiary sectors. These are the sectors where lot many newer businesses, lot many smaller businesses emerge, evolve, and prosper. I think we are in that journey, and this base will keep increasing, and there will be kind of really very good businesses which will emerge. I mean, we were talking about Zomato or Blinkit. Look at that business, or
Hmm.
maybe
Hmm.
I should not name the businesses, but
Hmm.
even the last mile connectivity kind of a business which got listed as a small cap, but maybe in 3.5 years, it has become a mid cap. I mean, that's the
Sure.
fast journey a small cap business has, which may not happen from mid cap to large cap and large to mega cap. There could be some decades which are involved. So that's the beauty of a small cap. And on the valuation, if you look at, we always have some data points to support.
Hmm.
So if you look at from 2006 to 2026, in 20 years, there
Hmm.
have been 7 instances where more than 67% companies, small cap companies, have fallen more than 20%. Just one.
Hmm. Sure.
So they have fallen more than 20%.
Hmm.
So, and from this fall, the rebound has been very sharp. So in
Hmm.
next
Hmm.
two,
Hmm.
three, three,
Hmm.
4 years, there were, if you would have invested into small cap, you would have really generated much, higher alpha, I mean, risk adjusted returns. So
Sure.
that's the phase we are into. And usually in the past also, it has taken around 400, 410 days. And I think time wise also we are closer to that 400 days. I think 2 days back only small cap index was at a bottom of valuation, I mean range for the last two.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, very true. I
So
agree.
if you ask me, we had got our small cap, approval, approval from SEBI for some time back. We were
Hmm.
just waiting for better times to have,
Hmm.
launch the fund. I think this is the time we should look at. And even we did another, study about the health of this, universe. And I'll tell you the kind of few things about what is more risky in a small cap business is that whether the business will survive or not. And I think leverage or financial risk is the highest in small cap because there are many businesses which look similar,
Hmm.
and that's what attracts more competition.
Hmm. Hmm.
So there are many businesses which look similar. So what happens that if the business doesn't get a financial strength, then the business doesn't prosper and it dies down. But what from 2015 to 2025, what has happened? Let's look at the top line first, revenues first. So on an average, small cap companies' revenues were around 370 crores in 2015.
Hmm.
It has moved to around 650 crores on an average in 2025.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Hmm.
now let's see whether the businesses and these companies, whether they are buying the revenues, are they doing a profitable business. So that is maybe PAT margin is a reflection of that. So PAT margin in 2015 was around 5% or maybe less than 5%, which has moved to around 10% in 2025.
Sure.
That
Sure.
means the businesses, the smaller businesses are doing business, they are growing, and they are growing with a better profitability. So this
Hmm.
is what talks about a strength or maybe a financial strength of that the whole category. And then let's look at how has the leverage moved, how has been the debt equity, because that will be the highest risk for any business.
Hmm.
So even debt equity has moved from 1.2 in 2015 to zero point 0.5 in 2025.
Hmm.
Of course,
Hmm.
it could be a combination of capital market this thing because equity and even the interest rates and lower leverage, that could be a combination of that. But if somebody is investing, investors are investing, that means the companies are doing well.
Of course, yes,
I
yes,
mean,
yes. Very true.
I think these two, three reasons are very, I mean, sufficient to convince anyone. First, there's a countrywide, we are growing, we are becoming from developing to the develop. And then the small cap as a category, the financial health is also improving.
Sure, sure.
And there will be many more businesses to select from. So,
Absolutely true.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely agree. नहीं हाँ बिल्कुल जैसे if you look at agri to GDP many years ago, I think couple of decades ago, it used to be about 50 से 60%.
ठीक है,
When
जब
you work on
हम कॉलेज में थे तो तभी बोलते थे ना,
हाँ अभी
भारत कृषि प्रधान देश है.
बिल्कुल अभी it's come down to some 14-15%, which is agri to
Correct.
GDP. और अगर आप ये भी देखेंगे कि the rural GDP per capita is almost about $2,000,
Correct.
correct? And urban GDP is about 4,200, and hence we arrive to a overall number of 27. So India, to my mind, the way agricultural setup is all it's very individual because you work on small parcels of land.
Very
Unlike if you look at
fragmented.
हाँ it's and very fragmented, right?
Yes.
दो भाइयों के बीच में एक छोटा सा land बट गया and they are doing their farming. So it's not very corporatized yet in India.
Correct.
Unlike you look at the Western world where the farmlands are huge,
Yes.
and it's a different ball game completely. So obviously, I tend to agree with your thoughts that going ahead, India will certainly be more, a manufacturing and a more services-led sort of an economy, where obviously you will continue finding distilled. बट मेरा एक सवाल आपसे ये था कि एग्री जब हम देखते हैं रूरल जीडीपी पर कैपिटा $2,000 विच वी आल्सो एक्सपेक्टिंग टू गो अप करेक्ट एंड हाउ because today how much is that adding to a small cap space because there is a lot of consumption which is being done at that very very large pocket which is almost employing what 50% of our labor force. What's your thought on that?
Yeah, actually, kind of 50% labor force involved into agriculture. I think it's not a very efficient way of, employment generation is
That's
what,
true.
yeah. So, and if you look at even agri-based businesses, how many are there? And again, there is a seasonal, if it is really actually only agri,
Hmm.
uh, just let's forget about, I mean, we'll discuss about the biscuits and other businesses maybe later. But even if it is agri, any form of farming, lot of government regulations which doesn't comfort an investor like us
Ji.
to have a higher exposure. Maybe
Hmm.
when that happens, or maybe when the interference of government, or dependence on government policies, or dependence on nature comes down, maybe this also will be the businesses where we can invest, which will be
Sure.
investable businesses.
Sure.
Second area is where produce, and then businesses which are dependent on the agricultural produce.
Hmm.
So there are few businesses, but still they are there is a scope to improve. I mean,
Correct.
widen the breadth of the offerings. I mean, those
Sure.
could be a
Sure.
really good businesses to look at. But as of now, at least the way, think about this in a capital goods, the businesses are so heterogeneous. I mean, not one company will look like another company, even if it is called as capital goods or engineering. But in agriculture, that kind of a differentiation we are still struggling
Hmm.
to do.
Yes,
Uh,
correct.
so I think it will evolve maybe
I
in.
think from the opportunities perspective, थोड़ा कम है, लेकिन the consumption aspect is adding more towards the overall
Yeah.
small cap and the mid cap sector, so to speak.
Maybe there could be some businesses which will emerge or
Hmm.
emerging,
Hmm.
of, rather than procurement, processing of the agricultural produce.
Yes,
So there
yes.
could be a lot many businesses which could emerge.
Correct, correct. Or they could be, like I was saying, कि it could lead into a very related, because अगर agri, like rural GDP is about $200,000, and that's moving up, correct? That will give automatic push to a lot of these small cap companies
Yes.
and mid cap companies, where the consumption side will also give enough opportunities for the
Correct.
market to move up.
So maybe these businesses could be more local, not very
Mm.
national,
Yes,
but that means that these businesses will be small businesses, and
yes.
they will be part of the small cap rather
Very,
than the mid and
absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely, and hence the opportunity. Perfect. Tell me, आपका जब portfolio आप create करेंगे, तो how many stocks are you looking to have, Aparna ji, in this fund?
Yeah, so we, strongly believe that optimal size of a portfolio should be 40 to 50
Hmm.
stocks. Okay?
Hmm.
And for small cap also, we will go with that philosophy only. I can mathematically also can, explain how that is also practically possible to
Hmm.
have a
Hmm.
50 stock portfolio. And additionally, I mean, we'll have some protective shield because in a small cap, there are four additional risk or degree of risk of these risk are higher is higher, like management risk or business risk or liquidity risk and valuation risk.
Hmm.
So to protect from those additional risks, we'll have some protective shield maybe of 10 15 more stocks.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
to begin with, in FlexiCap or in multi-asset, we start with 30-35 number of stocks. Here we will start with 40 number of stocks.
Sure.
So I was saying mathematically how that is possible. Let's look at this. So in a small cap category, we have to invest minimum 65% into small cap. So
True.
that means not to breach, we will be small cap plus cash could be around 70%. Or if valuations are like so appealing like now, it could be around
Hmm.
75% or something, 80%, something like that. So if that balance 30% has to be invested into large and mid cap, I mean, we can have at least minimum 3% in a stock, because these are
Sure.
all mega cap or large cap
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
top end of the mid cap or
Hmm.
any mid
Hmm.
cap. So for that stock to meaningfully contribute to the fund performance, I think 3% should have been the ideal weight.
Sure.
So if you will have 3%, so then in 30% you will have 10 stocks. So that remains about the balance 70% of the
Hmm.
small cap.
Hmm.
Again, if you understand the business well, if you have a better conviction, and if you want really to, that business to contribute to the alpha of the portfolio, Ideally, I feel that we should have at least something 1.5 to 2% kind of a weight in a stock. So
Hmm.
that means there are 35 such businesses, or maybe 35 to 40 such businesses, which will contribute that 70% of the small cap category.
Sure.
That still makes it something around 50 number of portfolio, 50 stock portfolio.
50 stock, I think, which is a good universe to cover.
Yeah,
Good universe to cover. तो ये अभी लिक्विडिटी स्ट्रेस टेस्ट जो आता है, लिक्विडिटी स्ट्रेस टेस्ट, तो उसमें where do you see this fund fitting in terms of the liquidity of the small cap particularly?
correct. So, of course, I mean, size is on our side, and
Hmm.
small is beautiful is what till we become, become big in this fund. We would like to believe that. And of course, liquidity is a very important factor.
Hmm.
I have seen many people, many, peers getting stuck into stocks because, they have held on, or maybe liquidity was not a primary factor to look at, and how do you position yourself. So entry and exit becomes, impacts the cost of a cost. I mean, it adds additional cost to the fund. So liquidity, and it has to be a discipline. So
Hmm.
liquidity management has to be a discipline, and that can be managed. The way I say, I mean, large cap can be contribute, large and mid cap will contribute to the higher liquidity, because you have to look at liquidity at two levels, at the portfolio levels also, and then at the stock level also.
Sure. Yes. Hmm.
So, if you have this, kind of 40, 50 number of stocks, I think to begin with at least 10, 25,000 crores, we will have a lot of liquid names which are investable, and, kind of valuation wise also very, at a very nice, good levels. So, if you have that, that itself will create a lot of liquidity. So we have to keep, looking at it how liquid it could be. Ideally, I feel that, at individual stock level, as I said, if the entry point is around 1 to 2%, that itself will diversify, and it will also
Hmm.
help to have a proper liquidity.
ये बहुत अच्छा पॉइंट बोला आपने, करेक्ट, एब्सोल्युटली.
And if you, I mean, then the second thing is that when you are entering into a small cap, you are at least looking at that to run through that stock's journey for next few years. So even if that stock becomes, 4 to 5%, how much liquidity? Of course, when it becomes from 2% to 4 to 5%, liquidity gets, expanded. I mean, liquidity also comes into the this thing, and
Sure.
then you start thinking about how much impact this stock has on my whole portfolio. I think we should able to exit a stock. That should be the kind of a liquidity. We should able to exit a stock in maybe 7 to 10 trading days.
Sure.
I think that should suffice, and that will be evaluated on a weekly, and of course it's a daily basis. We keep evaluating
Sure.
because we have a uh, risk monitoring sale
ऑफ कोर्स.
also, which
लिसन
keeps
लिसन,
keeping
करेक्ट,
track. Yeah.
एब्सोल्युटली. अच्छा, एक सवाल था कि अ, हम अगर अपने एस आई पीज का रिटर्न देखें पिछले 18 से 24 महीने, प्रैक्टिकली कुछ रिटर्न ही नहीं निकला है, करेक्ट. और स्मॉल कैप को देखें तो ऑफ कोर्स इट्स बीन नेगेटिव. सो हाउ विल यू गाइड एंड एंड टेक दिस proposition ahead to investors and distributors, because specifically a small cap fund in this environment and moment.
Correct. So, small cap के तो inherent problems so है ही, and drawdowns, higher drawdowns is kind of a characteristic of small cap category. So I think it's very pertinent and very important that whichever investor is coming, he has to first of all has to have that kind of a risk appetite. Okay, and then the at least the investment horizon has to be something more than 5 years.
Hmm.
Because think about this: if it is a small business, you are investing into a small business. We need to allow that business to grow, and that growth should reflect in the price for at least. For that, we have to at least give 2 to 3 years for that business to stay
Hmm.
invested.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
So when you are entering as a portfolio manager, we are looking for staying invested in that business for at least 3 years.
Hmm.
So of course the investor horizon has to be longer than that. So it can't be less than 5 years. So, and that is one thing. I mean, I totally appreciate that. I mean, it's a fact that the, kind of the SIPs have also
Hmm.
given negative return. And
Hmm.
that's why here, selection process has to be really very strong, or,
Very true.
kind of a deep dive analysis has to be
Hmm.
the forte of your forte. I
Hmm.
mean, that's how we are also building, constructing our portfolio. Is that, see, there are almost 5,000 plus companies which are listed,
Hmm.
and we are young AMC. We don't want to lose any opportunity. So
Hmm.
what do you do? And we don't even have, don't even need a very big team, because what I mean, the time when I was an analyst, maybe 20 years back, the way of, researching a company was very different. It
Hmm.
was more laborious and, people
Hmm.
intensive. But now we can use a lot of analytical tools,
Yes, yes.
and we know that these are the factors which we look into in a company when we want to invest. So we made that factors as a selection criteria and as a filtration process. So we run those 5,000 plus companies through this selection process, and mind you, the rejection ratio is almost close to 90% plus. So
90% plus. Oh.
yeah, because we are looking at fundamental factors, quantitative factors
Yeah.
also, and these are all time tested factors. There is nothing new, or it's just the way we
Hmm.
speak is new.
Hmm.
Otherwise ये बैलेंस शीट और P&L से जो फैक्टर आते हैं वही है, बाकी तो कुछ है नहीं. सो वो है. सो वहां से जब ये आता है, देन वी एंगेज विद द मैनेजमेंट, वेयर एनालिस्ट हैट, do much more competitive analysis, and look at the business which is a better investable business, and then start investing.
Sure.
I also mentioned about an exit strategy. So if
Hmm.
there are some accidents, your action has to be quick. You just can't have an inertia to keep dragging that stock in your
Yeah, yeah.
portfolio. If you realize there is a mistake, I mean, every time, I mean,
Absolutely.
anytime anybody can make a mistake. There
Hmm.
is no, kind of, no one is a god, all are humans only.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
but if you need to realize your mistakes early, and then, cut them short. Why? You are doing two things. One is that you are containing your loss, and you are also not losing an better opportunity to invest in some other stock. So
Hmm.
both the things are helpful. Again, back to the small cap, I think first is that the risk appetite has to be there. Timing wise, I feel this is a really good time to invest into. And second thing, if still, whenever there is an investment into a small cap, the volatility gets adjusted across the time period.
Hmm.
So the investment, if it is beyond 7 year plus, the kind of volatility gets adjusted, and
Hmm.
really you are able to make better returns than large and mid cap. Uh, Another way is that maybe you don't invest in a lump sum way. You have a combination of some lump sum and some spread over some period of time.
Hmm. Hmm.
Is what my suggestion would be.
Wonderful.
But
Wonderful.
if you believe in the India growth story, I think you have to believe in the small cap. And it is little risk capital. I mean, if you look at it, it's little risk capital also,
Hmm.
which has to be provided to for this sectors to grow.
Sure, sure, sure. एक सवाल आपसे पूछना था कि and I'm quite wanting to ask this question and just need a very small answer since I understand that paucity of time है कि इतना कुछ हमारे आसपास हो रहा है इस वक्त, right? What do you believe is the India story once the storm settle? How well are we going to come out of this?
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned about the 7 instances in last 20 years. Out of those 7 instances where the small caps had fallen, 6 instances were related to global uncertainty, global troubles.
Hmm.
Only one instance in 2018 was ILFS, which was only domestic.
Hmm.
सो ये क्यों होता है, क्यों लार्ज कैप गिरते हैं, फिर मिड कैप गिरते हैं, फिर स्मॉल कैप सबसे ज्यादा गिरते हैं? बिकॉज वी आर काइंड ऑफ कपल्ड विथ ऑल ग्लोबली. आई मीन वॉट एवर,
Hmm.
हमारा तो कुछ लेना देना था नहीं इतना. ऑफ कोर्स बारिंग द ऑयल, रशिया यूक्रेन के साथ जो वॉर हुआ, अभी भी जो हो रहा है, हम we are not direct kind of involved into it, but only because as a part of the world we are involved, and then the reflections or the repulsions are coming on our economy also. But if you also look at it this way, that India is still the fastest growing country, and why the FI money is still not coming? I think we are still not growing at a good level. We are growing, but not as attractive level as what they are used to. Okay, but when we are, looking at internally also, their government is taking a lot of initiatives to improve the productivity and kind of GDP. If they start flowing into it, and demand is really good, there is some uptick in job creation, I think we'll start growing at a much higher rate, and that's
Sure.
when the FI money will also start coming into India. So we are also worried, but we are concerned, not worried. What is happening, why it is happening, and how do we protect our portfolios is, kind of everyday struggle. But we are doing well. I think all of us, all my peers are also doing better job. Um, and that's what I mean. We are finally going to be a 30 trillion plus economy. If it is 2047 or 2040, we don't know. But we will go there, and we will be, faster moving economy
Wonderful.
in the whole world.
Wonderful. So, Aparna ji, before we close this conversation, what message would you like to give to all the viewers listening to you for your Wealth Company Small Cap Fund, NFO?
Uh, Everybody has risk, and everybody has some risk appetite. Strongly, I strongly believe that we are the ones who have to contribute to the risk capital of this, of this nation, because this is our nation, this is our India, and some risk capital we have to, that has to be a patient capital also. So you don't have to be scared about investing into small cap. I gave you a lot of examples how the financial health, or even all the health altogether, is improving of small cap. Be bold, and I think you will, be able to generate much better returns than many other caps.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, for our viewers, this is Miss Aparna Shankar, CIO Equities with the Wealth Company Mutual Fund, talking about the new fund offer, the Wealth Company Small Cap Fund, launched on 5th of March and closing on the 18th of March. Aparna जी, एज ऑलवेज बहुत मजा आता है आपसे बात करने के लिए, बिकॉज आप बहुत ही दिल से बोलते हैं एंड एंड
Thank you so much.
my pleasure. And thank you so much for taking us through in detail about your small cap fund and what you believe of the markets as well. And though I know मैंने आपको प्रॉमिस किया था कि 20 मिनट्स से ज्यादा आपका टाइम लूंगा, थोड़ा ज्यादा लग गया उसके लिए माफी चाहता हूँ, बिकॉज द कॉन्वर्सेशन
My
वेंट अ बिट
pleasure.
इंटरेस्टिंग. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much.
Bye. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.